This is Mark and Charity's Coffee Podcast.
Mark and Charity Coffee Podcast for this Friday, October 20th. Am I alone in thinking, where has October gone? We are a little over a week away from Halloween already. It has flown by. It could be because of some of the fabulous events this month, and we'll touch on a couple of them. One from last night and one coming up tomorrow night. First, though, let's hear from our sponsor, Simple Desk. Simple Desk in Trenton is your ultimate destination to streamline, market, and strengthen your business's brand. Jenny, the visionary behind Simple Desk, took her commitment to business support a step further by creating BRAZEN, an event for women who dare. After the event sellout in 2023, get ready for an even bigger and bolder BRAZEN 2024. The full-day experiential event is packed with networking, vendor booths, exciting giveaways, delicious food, and a speakers panel of incredible female entrepreneurs sharing their inspiring stories. Don't miss out on BRAZEN 2024. Mark your calendars for May 31st. Tickets go on sale November 1st. For all the details, visit simpledesk.ca/BRAZEN and be sure to follow BRAZEN on Instagram at BRAZEN Events 1. I hate to say it, Simple Desk was the prize eliminated this morning from our Prize Survivor contest. We've been running our Prize Survivor contest throughout the month of October, where we started out with 57 possible prizes, and we give our listeners the opportunity to remove 3 or 4 prizes a day until we're left with just one, and we're going to give that away on October 30th. And Simple Desk, a year of free coffee, a year's worth of coffee, removed from our Prize Survivor contest. Makes me a little sad. But it will continue, our Prize Survivor contest, throughout the day today and then again next week. And then October 30th will be here. Like I said, where has October gone? And am I alone in feeling that? It is flying by. We've had a lot of events, though, this week. Our contest running, yes, but also different things going on. And last night, another example of that. One has been an annual event. I believe last night was the 16th annual. And another one just got underway. So the 16th annual, or the one that's been going on, 26th annual, 26th annual Quinte Business Achievement Awards were held at the National Air Force Museum in Quinte West. A record number of nominees this year. Record number for the 16 categories. That says a lot. That, to me, when I hear that, I think, wow, that is great for this area. So yeah, it does need to be celebrated, and rightly so. The full list of winners can be found at InQuinte.ca, but a huge shout out to everyone who is nominated. You can joke and say what you want, that it's just an honor to be nominated, but it truly is. So congratulations to the nominees, and of course, a big congratulations to our winners last night from the 26th annual Quinte Business Achievement Award. So that was going on, as well as another event, as I said, just getting underway. The first ever Royal LePage Nightlight Walk took place here in Belleville, one of several nightlight walks across the country last night in support of women's shelters. The women's shelter here in the Quinte community, of course, the Three Oaks Foundation, they were the beneficiary last night of the fundraising. The goal was $25,000. When the check was presented by Mark Rashot last night, it was $27,000. And I say that because donations are still being accepted. Donations are still coming in. In fact, for the Light the Night initiative held across the country, donations are being accepted under that umbrella until next Thursday, until October 26th. So, of course, you can donate anytime to Three Oaks Foundation here in Belleville, which is so important. And it's unfortunate it's so important. Mark Rashot made that point last night, that it's a great foundation. It's just too bad we need it. We're here for a good cause. It's just too bad that we're doing this because of the reason we're doing it. It's too bad. But you can continue to donate to the Night Light event until the 26th if you would like to. Kudos to everyone involved. It was so much fun. I was asked to MC last night. It was absolutely my pleasure and my honor to be a part of it. Mark Rashot makes it so easy. He really does. It was such a fun night. And again, that sounds odd to say because of the reason we were all there. Three Oaks Foundation does so much for this community and for women and children in this community. I can't imagine what those women and children would do without Three Oaks Foundation. And it is very serious. There's no doubt about it. But last night, the feeling was one of hope and The theme, of course, being the light in the darkness, night light walk. So it was a lot of fun, and everybody there had smiles on their faces, and they were all there to have fun last night and to have a good time and to share in the laughter. And through the darkness, really, that's what brings the light, doesn't it? So it was a lot of fun to be a part of. Got some great pictures up on my Facebook and social, so you can check those out. And really looking forward to next year and hoping that this does become like the Quinte Business Achievement Awards, an annual event, but 26 years from now, looking back and being like, yeah, you remember when we kicked that off? The reason why last night was so great too is because there was the crossover. We had dignitaries doing a bit of juggling last night, trying to be at both events. So I give credit to our MPP Todd Smith and MP Ryan Williams, because they really did want to be in both places at once, but they had to juggle it a bit because both events were so big. So it was a lot of fun. And the events here in the community, we've talked about it. There's always something going on. There truly is. And it's wonderful the way this community rallies together and gives back. And another example was last night in both instances. And this weekend also, a great example of how we're rallying together. Another great event, Light the Night, with, we heard from Leanne Woodley earlier this week, is taking place tomorrow night, of course, in support of Leukemia and the Lymphoma Society. So that's going on tomorrow. Also coming up tomorrow, speaking of rallying, it is the home opener for the Belleville Sens. They kicked off their regular season games last weekend. This weekend, we have them back at home. We get to see them for the first time for their 2023-2024 season. And lots is planned as they head back to Belleville. Of course, we had to touch base with David Foote, the manager for the broadcast and communications sector of the Belleville Senators. So we got his thoughts on how he feels about this weekend and what fans can expect heading into FanFest and the home opener.
Yeah, and we're super excited for the home opener presented by CAA. It's one of the biggest events of the year, obviously, and lots of excitement, lots of buzz around the Senators in general this season, but especially here in Belleville with some new veteran players that have been brought in that are going to make a big difference, and of course the young prospects as well. And we're really looking forward to being able to see that product on home ice again for the first time this season.
Well, and a big day planned, I know, for Saturday, but can we touch on last weekend as well, David? Because I saw your post on Facebook page, and I could feel the excitement through your Facebook post.
Yeah, I mean, it was a long off season for our group, right? Just missing the playoffs, and then having to sit all summer long and watch what ended up being a pretty thrilling Calder Cup final, and then wouldn't you know it, the Belleville Sens get a chance to spoil the party for the defending champion Hershey Bears last weekend. They raised their championship banner. The Sens go in there and shut them out on their opening night, keeping 10,500 fans quiet. The boys were buzzing, and again, there's just been so much excitement around the entire franchise heading into this season that I think that's really trickling down into the dressing room. And these guys are, I've spoken to a few guys already this week. They're really looking forward to getting out here in front of the home fans.
And we're excited to see them. So Saturday, puck drops at 7, but there is a lead into this. The festivities begin way before that. 4 o'clock, the red carpet's rolled out. And what can fans expect on Saturday?
Yeah, the red carpet begins at 4 o'clock. I'd suggest arriving between 3:30 and 4. There are some pretty diehard fans that tend to show up early and get their spots right on the velvet rope to watch the guys come in and, shake some hands, get some autographs from some of your favorite Senators, that sort of thing. Also at 4 o'clock in the gymnasium here at the Quinte Sports and Wellness Center, the Kids Zone will be up and running, so we'll have a bunch of interactive games and activities. We'll have a temporary tattoo station, magic show as well. That's all going on. CAA members should make sure to bring their CAA card. There's a limited amount of free food, but also the CAA Members Lounge where you'll get more of an intimate opportunity to meet some of the players as they arrive for the game rather than just on the red carpet. So if you're a CAA member, don't forget to bring your CAA card with you to show your proof of membership. And, that's just the start of it, right? When the game starts, everybody in the building will get a cowbell this year. Also, in partnership with CAA, we're really trying to up the noise level in CAA Arena this year to give the guys that extra boost. So that's all happening Saturday, plus all the new stuff that's happening in the rink with our new aesthetics and some new food and drink options and things like that. I think I said it a few weeks ago, but fans will definitely notice some changes when they arrive on Saturday, and we can't wait for them to see it.
It's going to be a fun time Saturday, and you mentioned upping the noise. It really makes a difference, doesn't it?
It does. And I think I probably talk to players about this multiple times a year that they get straight from the horse's mouth that it does make a difference, right? And, some people think that it doesn't, and the players,
well, you think they can't hear us. Yeah, they can't hear us anyway down there on the ice.
Yeah, but of course they can.
Exactly.
And as Dave Bell, our head coach, told me yesterday in an interview, it's nice to play in full buildings like we did in Hershey the other weekend, but it's even nicer when those full buildings are cheering for you and not booing against you. And that's what they're looking forward to this weekend.
All right, so let's get it full then. Let's get those seats packed. How can people get tickets for Saturday's game, David?
Yeah, there are limited tickets still available for Saturday, so you should hurry if you are going to get them. But you can head over to the ticket hub at BellevilleSens.com, or you can shoot an email to tickets@BellevilleSens.com, and our team of account executives will certainly get you set up and ready to go for this weekend and beyond, because there's more than just the one game. Right?
Yeah, looking forward to an exciting season with the Belleville Sens.
Yeah, so are we. Thanks, Charity.
So again, be sure to get your tickets for the Belleville Sens home opener tomorrow at the CAA Arena, BellevilleSenators.com, the website you want to check out. And giving you a heads up, next Saturday, when you purchase your tickets for tomorrow night's game, be sure to get tickets for next Saturday because it is 95.5 Hits FM night. This year, we are doing a 90s night. Last year was 80s. This year, it's 90s. Welcome to it. Grunge. I'm picturing plaid. I'm picturing a lot of maybe baggy jeans and bodysuits and maybe collars and Rachel haircuts, you name it. We're bringing back the 90s next Saturday as the Belleville Sens take on the Marlies. It's going to be a jam-packed house, so make sure you do get your tickets because when the Marlies come to town, we want to fill it with Belleville Sens fans. Of course we do. Coming up on Monday, Mark and Charity Mornings returns with Galaxy of Games, Beat the Bank, of course, and our Prize Survivor contest continues. As I mentioned at the beginning of the podcast, we are whittling down our list of 57 prizes. It's crunch time, folks. You really have to pay attention to and stay up to date. So visit 955hitsfm.ca to find out what prizes are still available, because beginning on Monday, again, your chance to remove those prizes. And if you remove a prize that's already been taken down, you're out. You cannot qualify for the remaining prize that we'll give away on October 30th. So visit 955hitsfm.ca. Be ready to play along with our Prize Survivor contest when Mark and Charity returns Monday morning. Have a great weekend.